Hey, Brooke, Coach Cook here. Where are you and what are you doing right now?
Whew, I am in Southern California, living in Hermosa Beach currently, not the worst place. Just enjoying some good weather. Not that Omaha's bad. I love the cold in Omaha, but we're just enjoying some more warmth before we head that way.
Awesome. Hey, so everybody wants to know, did you actually get your hair cut or were you thinking about it? Tell me about that.
Do people actually want to know? Sometimes I'll just post videos and just random thoughts that come into my head. No, I didn't. I still have
Okay.
the long hair, but I need to get it cut. It's really getting like I sweat so much when I play that it'll just like fling across my face, but I have like a emotional attachment to it, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of your MO, just
Yeah.
hair on fire, right?
Yes, exactly.
Well, the pro volleyball world wants to know if you're getting because it was leaked out there you might be getting it cut. So that
I
was
can't do
that's
it.
I was in the Haymarket last week. You know, there had 15,000 people there, and that was the number one question I kept getting
Oh,
asked: was Brooke cutting her hair?
that's hilarious.
So
Oh, you were just at the Nebraska games and I heard you broadcasting. That was fun.
yeah, yeah. How did I do?
You did great. Come on.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got the legend, we got the volleyball guy you're not going to disappoint anyone, I don't think.
yeah. It's a lot harder than it seems when you get on there because you got all these people talking to you while you're trying to watch the match, and
Hmm.
it's a lot going on. But
And you
it's
got your
really
coach's brain that's like
yeah,
kind of like working and you're trying to broadcast. Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
yeah. So what have you been doing all summer? And are you? Did I hear you're going to New York?
Yes. So
Fill us in.
I've been working out a bunch. I took a probably, I would get in the gym as much as I could, but I think it's really hard. Like if you're not on a team to get good 6-on-6 competition. So a lot of serve and pass reps. I'm living on the beach, so I've been getting out on the beach when I can, playing in a tournament in a couple weeks. But I think I've just been like really getting in the gym, getting stronger this summer, traveling a bunch. I went to Europe a little bit, but these last few weeks I've really just been trying to get in shape and get ready for my Athletes Unlimited season and then going into the Omaha season as well. And then, yeah, I'm going to New York on the 10th, I think, in September, and I'm going to be at a panel. I'm going to be speaking a little bit, so that'll be super fun. That'll be my first panel, so I'm excited.
Okay, and what's the goal of this panel? What type of panel is it?
So it's really just, I think, like, I know for a fact that professional volleyball is just going to explode this year. And it's just been getting more and more popular. And I think that stems from the college side, especially when you look at the Supernovas. I think in 2024, our fan base came from the Huskers. And so we've got to build our own Supernova fan base. But at the same time, it's like as college volleyball is exploding, then our professional volleyball gets to explode as well. And so the purpose of this panel is really just to kind of give just the knowledge of how much this sport can grow, and just what it's capable of doing. And the popularity of the youth side is just getting exponentially larger, and it's just going to translate to the professional side as well.
Awesome. That's in New York's the capital, media capital of the United States. So that'll be fun. Good
Yeah.
experience for you. And I can assure you that. So I spent in this AVCA showcase in Lincoln. I went down, did a Supernovas thing. I did a thing for the AVCA, but I was down in the Haymarket with all these people down there taking pictures. It was packed all day long, every day, like tailgate parties.
Hmm.
And I can't tell you how many people came up to me and just said they cannot wait for the Supernova Nation.
Hmm.
And they love the Supernovas. They've got their tickets. They're so excited. So it's out there and it's building. And I just talked to Diane today, and I know the season ticket sales are like triple at this point compared to last year. So
Yeah, that's
uh,
amazing. I mean, we
yeah,
have a staff that just puts so much work and so much effort into selling those season tickets and just filling those stands. It's like I couldn't even before our season even started. I think they in 2024 they went to like 100 events. They'd go to farmers markets, grocery stores, all these things, club tournaments, and they would just push the Supernovas, and they didn't even know what the product was at the time. And so it's like before then, I just heard like, oh, we have 5,000 season tickets, 6,000, 7,000, and I feel like I didn't understand what that meant until I would walk out of that tunnel and I'd see everyone sitting in those seats, and it's just so special. And every year it's grown, and I think people are getting excited because they know the people in the league. We have superstars that are now first timers for the Supernovas, and I think people are really excited to see what this team looks like.
Yeah, well, if you would have played in Nebraska, you would have known more about the season tickets. But just last year at Oregon, we broke the record there when Nebraska went and played Oregon. It was sold out. It was an awesome environment, and I think the first time for Oregon volleyball to have a sellout there. But anyway, I got to visit with your former coach, Matt, and he's coaching at Kansas now. We talked about you, believe it or not, and you're one of his all-time favorites. And anyway, we had a great conversation, but we didn't talk about the 2022 match. So what do you remember from that match? Because it's like ingrained in my brain. I can tell you exactly what happened. We ran out of subs, and Maddie Kubik hit it under the net. And so you tell me, what do you remember about that? Because I still have nightmares.
I think there's like a couple, like there's two different types of players. There's a player that can like finish a match and not remember like a single point from the match and just remember maybe the result. Or there's someone like me where like can probably remember every single play and like specifically what happened like when I was 14 years old at like the national championships. But I think I definitely remember it was Macy, right? That was in the front row, and she was the blocker. And then I remember, I think it was like over points in the fourth set, and like Allie Batenhorst goes up there and hits like a hard ball at my chest, and I get an overpass kill to end the set. That was, I'm sure, not ideal for you. But no, that was just like obviously one of the most fun matches of my life. I mean, I got to go play one of my last games, and it was a really special season for me. I think I gave that everything I had, and to get that extra year with COVID was really cool, because some different sports didn't get a season, and we got an extra one, so that was special. And I don't know, I think just going back to Matt, he was like a player that made me who I was, and I got an extra season with him, so that was amazing too. But anytime we would play Nebraska, that actually probably was the only match that we beat Nebraska. I think we played you guys 2 other times maybe in my college career, and was not the same result for sure. So.
Well, it was an epic match, and you guys played great, and everything went your way, and part of it was because of you. You guys, it was a great match. So,
thank you.
Okay, maybe a final question here. I think people are really interested in, this new league going on, and we don't have to go into that, but pro volleyball is raising the stakes. And anyway, we went through, it's called free agency, which meant there was really no teams, and everybody had to start on whatever date that was. I can't remember what, July, whatever it was, or August. All of a sudden, it's like you can talk to players, and you start, and that was part of my job, was how do we put this team together. But I get asked this all the time, do you miss coaching? And there was a day when we put this team together, I thought, I'm missing coaching right now. I would love to coach this team, because after talking to all you guys and going through all this, I think it's going to be a great team and a really fun team to watch. So kind of just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. I mean, now I've experienced it, for the last 3 seasons. It's like in 24, no one had played in this league before. It was all new faces. And then we got like a little bit of familiarity in 2025. But then again, like Nati and I were the only people that were returners for that season. And so we kind of I feel like I've had experience, now this is the 3rd go around. And I think like, honestly, it's the people just as much as the talent, in my opinion, that make a fantastic team. It's like, how well are you connecting off the court? Is there going to be drama this season? Are the girls going to work like their butt off every single day at practice? It's like, what's the work ethic? What is the intangibles that you're bringing just as much as the talent? And so I think like we have such a good idea going into our 3rd year of, who those players are and how are they going to contribute outside of the volleyball side of it. And so luckily, like, I think, one, you've done such a fantastic job bringing in amazing people, but also incredible talents to the Supernovas. And luckily, a lot of those girls I've played with, and like, they're some of my best friends. And so I think like yeah, we're connecting, of course. Like, oh, what are you guys planning on doing? We should play together. There's some of my favorite players like Sydney Hilly, that's coming back and playing with me. I love that girl. Morgan Hentz. We've literally had a pact for the last like 3 seasons. Like, we have to play together. I think when we're in the back row together, we just have so much fun. I think like it's hard to put a ball down when we're next to each other, and she's just such a humble athlete and she's so talented. So I'm so excited to play with her too. And Reagan Cooper and I had a really good chemistry as two outside hitters. I think we get along great on the court and off the court, so that's really exciting. And I just think there's a lot of pieces that I'm excited to play with. I mean, Sarah Wilhype Parsons is someone I played with in the national team gym. She's just like such an established veteran that's just going to bring such like a calm presence, but also like she was national player of the year in college. She's been with the national team for years. So she has just that experience and skill that I think like a little bit of last year, that might've been like an aspect that we were missing. We were so young. And so we have a lot of those veterans, a lot of experience, and this is a amazing stage, and we're really excited to have you, and thank you for bringing these players because I'm really excited.
Awesome, awesome. And, it goes both ways. They want to play with you too. That's why I think this is going to be such a fun team to watch. And of course, you talk about working hard and fire in the gym every day. You're going to have a coach, Luca, who brings it. And I've been in the gym with him a lot, and he's going to love and fit in right in with you guys. And so I think it's going to be really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait.
One way, Brooke, we know you got shopping to do, and you got to hit the beach. So anyway, it's great visiting with you. And just a heads up, we'll be trying to get in touch with everybody next week and start getting our plan to get ready to start December 1st training.
Awesome. Let's
and,
go.
It's going to be here before we know it. So
Yeah.
great to talk with you, and have fun in New York.
Great talking with you too. Thanks, John.